You guys, I can't believe there was a time I used to wish I was a man. What? Look at this beauty, and I was wishing I was a man. Forget that. Anyway, now I'm at the point in my life where I love being a woman. I enjoy being a woman. Like, womanhood is so beautiful. So I've been learning a lot, or just listening to a lot of podcasts about women's health. I just want to know what's going on in my body. Why is this happening? Just be able to give words to the things that are going on in our bodies as women. Some of these things that I've learned that I feel like every woman should know. If you don't know these things, you should know them. It is not normal for you to have extremely painful periods that disrupt your day-to-day, that disrupt your daily routine. If during your period you're experiencing extreme period cramps, you need to get it checked. It's okay for you to actually go to see a doctor and say, I'm in pains. I know that I'm a woman and I get my cycle. Some people experience cramps, but this one is disrupting. You need to use the word disrupting my life, because that is when I feel like they will take it seriously. But literally, it is so important for you to speak up as a woman. Don't try to just tough it out like, I'm a woman, I can handle it. No, as a woman, you're not meant to be in pain. Pain is not normal. No form of pain is normal. Another thing that happens about 2 weeks to 10 days before your period is something called PMS, menstrual syndrome, which is just mood issues, extreme fatigue. It can be so extreme that it can become PMDD, which you pretty much start having suicidal thoughts. You are literally feeling depressed. It is not normal, so it's okay for you to actually go see a doctor about that too. Tell your doctor, about 10 days to 2 weeks before my period, I experienced extreme emotional instability. I feel depressed, I feel sad around this period of the month, and apparently you can actually be placed on SSRIs, which are for mood stabilizing or increasing your serotonin level. You can be placed on those kind of medications about 2 weeks prior to getting to your period, and then when you get to your period, you can stop taking it. It's so important that you're checking to know what is going on in your body. Get your pap smear as regularly as required. Once you reach the age of 30, it is important for you to also know your lifetime risk of developing breast cancer. So I know that it's the age of 40, they recommend that you start to get mammograms, but you can actually request for it earlier. Just an ultrasound, just saying, I want to know what's going on. I want to know my lifetime risk of developing cancer. Yes, ask for those things. Ask your doctors. They will not just suggest them. You need to actually ask. We're in this world now where we are so obsessed with having a certain physique. We want to look a certain way. A lot of us are getting BBLs. A lot of women are getting BBLs, and it's not ideal that this is where our mental state is at, where we want to have this physique. A lot of women are removing their ribs. You guys, what is important is for you to have a fit lifestyle. If the body you're looking for, you eventually, well, maybe not that specific physique, but it is important that once you reach, especially when you reach the age of 30, you want to start to build muscle, because at this point you start to lose muscle mass, and as a woman you are more at risk of a lot of the conditions when you are losing muscle mass. So you want to, as much as possible, retain your muscle mass. It's not always about losing fat. I know, but some of us, we don't want to look fat. Obviously fat is not necessarily healthy, right? So we don't want to be fat, but also while you're thinking about, I don't want to be fat, I also don't want to lose muscle. In order to build muscle, you guys already know you need to be in the gym. You need to be lifting weight. It's not just about cardio. You need to be lifting heavy. Not heavy that you are injured, but heavy enough that you are able to build muscles. Stop only focusing on, I want to be thin, I want to lose weight, I want to do that. Yes, those things are nice too, but the funny thing about it is that when you actually go to the gym, you lose weight as well. If you lift weight, you lose weight as well. So you get what you want. It's just you are doing everything else to make sure that you are also healthy while you are losing your weight. I think most importantly, what I want you guys to take away from this conversation is that pain is not normal. Building muscle is essential for women. It's not always about your physique. It's not always about losing fat. Building muscle should be your priority, because when you build muscle, you are going to burn fat anyway. Check your body. Don't wait until you start to develop certain symptoms before you start to go get checked. I think I'll stop here for now, but if you guys like videos like this where we talk about just women's health and what is going on in our bodies, because I love to talk about women's health, I love to learn about women's health because I'm a woman. I have sisters, I have friends that are women, so I want us to be well. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, leave a comment as to what you're going to be doing next. So tell me what you're going to be getting checked in the comments. Bye.